Hello everyone, welcome to Morning English. This is Max.
Hello everybody, this is Blair. 欢迎大家收听早安英文。
What's new with you, Blair?
我存钱买新手机啦 It's the iPhone 12 mini.
Oh, nice. Why didn't you go for the iPhone 12 Max?
Well, one is because it's double the price, and two, I don't want to be reminded of you all the time. You know, iPhone Max.
Oh, how long, huh? Well, fair enough. How is it anyway?
It's pretty good. Better than my old iPhone. They're really improved on the technology.
Ah, yeah, tech is getting better and better. Soon we'll have personal robots to go to work for us, and we can just control them from home.
Maybe not within our lifetime. 我们 Max 老师想到不要工作，每次都很开心呢。Anyway, what did you want to talk about today?
Well, funnily enough, I wanted to talk about technology idioms.
Oh, what a coincidence!
Yeah. Actually, there are a fair few technology idioms that I didn't even realize were related to tech. Only after some research did I find out the connection.
Cool. Okay, well, what are we waiting for?
Yeah, let's do it.
那今天我们就来一起聊一聊跟科技 technology 有关的那些英文表达吧。
Okay, so the reason why I didn't realize that some of these idioms are related to technology is because I often forget about the old technology.
Yeah, it's easy to forget when we are surrounded by phones and laptops.
For example, I wonder how many people listening will know what a fuse is and what blow a fuse means.
I know both. Fuse 这里做名词啊，表示保险丝、绒线或者导火线。
Yeah, that's right. And I don't think there's much use for them these days, apart from the box on the wall in everyone's apartments where you can control the electricity.
对，那我们刚刚说到了 fuse 是指保险丝，对不对？ To blow a fuse 是保险丝熔断，它的延伸意义啊，就是勃然大怒，非常生气。
If someone blows a fuse, they get angry or agitated very quickly. They really explode with anger. Lots of yelling with bright red faces and maybe even 口水 flies out of their mouths because they are yelling so much.
Well, I remember when my mom blew a fuse because my dad had broken her favorite bottle of perfume. That is not something I want to see again.
Well, hopefully no one listening will blow a fuse anytime soon.
我觉得这个还是不太可能吧。Anyway, what else can you think of?
Well, this next one is related to the last one, but not because of its meaning.
Is that a riddle?
No. Not so much these days, but before, a plug used to have fuses inside them.
Oh, so you want to talk about pull the plug?
Yeah. So I think everyone knows what a plug is. It's the thing that you stick in a socket to get electricity.
对，我们最熟悉的 plug， 它的含义就是插头嘛。那它还可以指我们说的那个塞子或者是栓子。像是你要把浴缸的水放满，必须要插上塞子，对不对？那个塞子就是 plug.
Yeah. Actually, that's why I didn't realize this particular idiom was related to technology. Think of a TV. If you pull the plug, the TV stops working. So maybe you can guess the meaning.
把电视机的插头拔了，那电视就关了嘛。So pull the plug means to stop something in its tracks. Stop immediately. 我们就可以翻译为结束或者终止。
Yeah, that's why this idiom wouldn't have the same influence if it were talking about the plug in the sink.
But didn't you just say that's what you thought it was referencing to?
Anyway, an example would be, if this project isn't making our company money, pull the plug.
Yeah, or the network pulled the plug on the show after 3 weeks. 这个节目刚上3周啊就被砍了。
Anyway, let's move on. When was the last time you got your wires crossed?
Please, I never get confused.
Not only does this mean confused, it also means to misunderstand someone. Like last week, I was talking about the next meeting, but you were talking about the meeting last month.
Okay, so I got confused and misunderstood that one time. Other than that, I don't get my wires crossed.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. I get my wires crossed sometimes, especially if I'm speaking in a different language.
OK, 那在这里呢 get your wires crossed 我们就可以翻译为产生误会、误解。Any other idioms we can talk about?
Well, we may as well talk about this idiom's opposite, to be on the same wavelength.
Alright, so if it's the opposite, then it means that two people understand each other.
Oh, yes, but it's more than that. It's to have the same thoughts, the same intentions, to understand exactly the same thing, to be in agreement with somebody.
Alright. Anyway, 这个 wavelength 是什么意思？
Well, this is a bit sciencey explanation. The distance between two waves of energy, or the length of the radio waves used by a particular radio station for broadcasting programs.
那 wavelength 就是我们说的波长，对不对？稍微有一点点难理解啊。To be on the same wavelength， 你和别人处在一样的波长，延伸意思就是换位思考，站在别人的角度思考问题。
So, for example, members of a sports team must be on the same wavelength in order to win.
I agree. See, we're on the same wavelength.
Well, have you heard of this one before? The nuts and bolts of something.
Well, yeah, I have. But how is this related to technology?
Oh, well, nuts and bolts are usually needed for big machines like cars, planes, factory equipment, etc.
Alright, 那 nuts 在这里不是我们比较熟悉的那个坚果的意思啊，而是指我们说的螺母 bolts 螺钉。那不管是什么机器，螺母和螺钉就很重要，对不对？那在这里呢，就是指某些事情的要点。
So that's why we can apply nuts and bolts to mean the practical facts about a particular thing, rather than theories or ideas about it.
So when it comes to teaching English, we know our nuts and bolts.
Ah, very good. Or, he was a genius on paper, but when it came to the nuts and bolts of running a business, he was a failure.
Okay, well, let's talk about one more before we call it a day.
Sure. Well, how about a simple one? To be right on the button.
Oh yeah, this is a fairly common one, and I can guess how it's related to technology. Most machines have buttons to make them work. 每个机器都得有按钮嘛 buttons 按钮。
Yeah, so if you are right on the button, it means you are exactly right.
To be right on the button 按在了正确的按钮上，就可以翻译为非常正确的事情。
So, like yesterday when you said I would be hungry half an hour later after eating a salad, you are right on the button.
Well, I'm experienced in salad eating.
Fair enough. Well, okay, those were 6 idioms related to technology.
Yeah, however, there are many, many more we could talk about.
That is true. Maybe next time we can cover the rest.
Sure.
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
So, thank you so much for listening. This is Max.
And this is Blair. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.